right, welcome everybody this wonderful Saturday afternoon. I am Lampy28, and today, of all days, what a wonderful matchup we have here today. An EU top tier Master League type level matchup with beginners versus boss fight. I mean, number one and number three in the rankings, the EU rankings here in the IVRL, and we have them today for you right here, right now. Can't wait to see it. We are waiting for a few of the players to still come in, but until then, let's talk about this matchup, huh? So, beginners, boss fight. These guys have been in the league for, I mean, since season 2, which is about 2017. So you're talking 4.5 years. These guys have been in the league. And always playing each other, plenty of matchups between the two. And always back and forth here lately. Always been top 5 master level rankings, so it ought to be a great matchup with these guys. Getting a few things squared away here on the maps, and while they are waiting to get loaded in, as you can tell, first map is always a fun, spicy one. It is Subway. And we don't know quite yet what map 2 is going to be. So we'll have to wait to find out on that. And still setting a few things together here before they load in. We'll look at beginners here. Their first bans of the day, their bans for today were Sand and Snow Peak. And we will get into the bans for boss fight here very shortly. We are jumping in.
DP who wants it?
6, okay.
Right, and we are off on Subway round 1 here. IVRL week
5.
2.
I'm up. Go.
We have looks like
Stay alert, stay alive.
got a push up North Alley. We also got someone holding down the Chinatown. Radar head moving up to South Stairs here. Got a little flash coming out, slowing down the push. Smoils and Paws are pushing Sex Shop Alley. Little Sayonara is trying to guard that. Flash out by Little Sayonara does get one peek there on Smoils, bringing it quickly to a 5v4 in favor of boss fight. Lonwick still down on the basement, making sure he's not getting flanked. Radar head is by the dumpster here on Overpass Alley, and Scooby-Doo is guarding that north push. Nobody quite going that way yet, but he is there in case they get flanked. Woods on the dumpster in Sex Shop Alley, and Little Sayonara still here in Sex Shop Alley after getting that nice flash and quick peek kill. Beginners did slow things down. Now they are holding back and regrouping. And boss fight still holding nice and tight here on the first objective of Chinatown. Killinger has decided to move up with Paws, Sex Shop Alley-wise. Let's see what kind of strategy they have for this.
The 4, Echo 5.
It looks like they're just slowing down. They're letting everybody get settled in. They're making sure they're not getting flanked. Seeing if they can get any kind of information from this group. But, you know, you got 2 master level teams here, some of the best in the world you're watching right now. So take note, if you're new to the game, new to the Onward world, This is the best. This is about the best it gets here. I'm so lucky to be able to cast a match like this. This is like casting a championship finals match right here. Lots to learn. Excellent flash, excellent teamwork, good pre-fire there, and very popular spots, meta spots as they would call it. Archer throwing a nice flash over top, slowing down any push that could have came down from the overpass alley. Nobody moving yet. Got a great defensive hold so far. Good communication between Archer, who is, you know, more or less the control last man up on objective. He is the one there. Usually the one that helps kind of give call outs and guides his teammates, because they cannot look at their tablets as much because they are closer to the enemy. And chat, if you could, you know, when you get time, just drop something in chat, letting me know how everything sounds, making sure the stream is good, quality is good on the audio, all that goody stuff. Looks like Pause was throwing out some bait fire, maybe. Seeing if he can get anybody to quick peek a corner. But Sayonara and Woods are staying nice and tucked in.
Main attack's coming down main alley.
Got smoke on radar head with some flashes. Got some pre-fire coming out here from Raphael. Beginners have pushed up slightly more up here. Nice flash coming out from radar head. Don't believe he's going to get anybody. Killinger is waiting for him.
I can flash, wait.
Flash onto the corner. Killinger's going to push. Did run out of ammo. Shooting in between the box and the wall. Does get radar ahead. But Archer did pick up Lonwick pushing with Killinger. Woods does pick up Pause. We are at a 4v2. Beginners up on Bossfight. Or, sorry, beginners with the 2 down here on Bossfight. Smokes out. Pre-fire from Archer through the smoke does get Killinger trying to push the smoke. Down to a 4v1 here. Raphael, the only one left. Grenade on the corner, doesn't hit anybody. And Archer decides to try to push same spot. Killinger did. And goes down. Bossfight, excellent defense. Holding back the beginners there in mainly the overpass alley. Or main alley as they were calling it. See if I can jump over here and get those other bands out. So Bossfight's bands were Suburbia and Bizarre. Interesting bands from both teams. All, you know, in the IVRL, we got plenty of options for custom maps that go through the pool. And this time there was a couple. I believe Arctic and Sand were the custom maps this time around. And Sand was off the table. Being a newer one, I can understand that, you know, you don't, going up face against a team like this, you don't want to quite push your luck on a newer map unless you've had plenty of time to practice it. But again, the Suburbia and Bizarre, very common maps that, you know, you don't want to take that advantage. You want to take that advantage away from a team like Beginners. It seems like they really enjoy those maps. A lot goes into the bands, whether it might be the fact you're playing against your strength or you are taking away their strength. Right. Let's jump in here, check out Bossfight.
015-3292.
They got to attack the same objective, so they got the south spawn this time. Depends if they're going to push up hard here, and it looks like beginners are going to take a similar approach, sending one to the north. Smoyle's going to main alley. Lonwick taking that dumpster spot. Same defensive strategy here, throwing a flash over the south push, slowing them down. Sayonara did pick up Killinger in Sex Shop Alley, but Killinger is only down, so they are able to come over and resin. Sayonara is starting to push.
I'm flashed, so they push him.
Echo 4, Killinger dead.
Alan, Sayonara did take out Killinger. We got the other two coming up through the tunnels, and Raphael is there to pick both of them up. What a response there from Raphael to hear those guys coming up the basement stairs there and to turn on them and flick like that. Impressive. Very nicely done. Beginners 4v3 here on the Chinatown OBJ. And all three members are up here, right above the cross street on the south stairs. Archer tossing a nice smoke on the corner, pre-firing that trash can alley.
Hold.
Raphael is taking fire onto Sayonara there. The smoke did not quite go, I believe, where they wanted. They wanted to try to hit that corner a little better. Archer's going to pick up the other smoke and try to toss it on the Lonwick, which looks like that one is going to be pretty well done. Pre-fire into overpass alley. Doesn't quite hit anybody. Nobody there. Got Lonwick to deal with. It's going to be tough taking care of him. Oh, Subway, and how I love your highlights. Oh, Lonwick with an excellent peek. Taking down Archer. Scooby just covered enough there on the corner. Another smoke coming out, blocking Lonwick. And a flash. Little Sayonara does join Scooby-Doo here. Lonwick's got to be hearing all these footsteps. Is he going to pre-fire? Is he going to expose himself? And Scooby-Doo does find Lonwick. Nice job pushing through the smoke into the corner. Nobody on the OBJ spot. A lot of people sit right there. Nobody there. We got Smoyles in the back tunnel. Paz coming from the north tunnel and coming back to help out. Scooby-Doo could be a big player here. Paz is not going to expect him over here. They want him to push. They're going to make noise. Sayonara is going to make a ton of noise, try to get them to push this corner. Scooby's going to have an excellent angle on him. Raphael doing a little chatter back at the offense. Nobody's baiting. 2.5 minutes, plenty of time. That's the objective right there. They don't have far to go. They got plenty of time to sit here and wait. Now it's all wondering over there if Smoyles wants to rotate around and try to... Oh, wow, Raphael. Nice job, Raphael. Little Sayonara does get a refrag on to Pause. Not quite the same refrag taking down Raphael, but does get one. So all up to Sayonara, 1v2. Sayonara smartly backs off. Gonna wait for someone to try to peek this angle. Raphael smart enough not to jump back, not to jump that corner, and not to expose himself. Minute 45 left. Sayonara taking the option to rotate back towards Sex Shop Alley. Minute 30, plenty of time. The only problem is if you take too long rotating back and forth, then you get down to your last few seconds pushing OBJ. And pushing Chinatown is not easy with one person. There's so many places that the defense can hide and get cover behind. and trying to come in here blind, not knowing where anybody's at, that's going to be tough. And Sayonara does make some noise on this side, but heads back to the other way. Maybe drawing in that defender just like he did. And again, this one's hard to come into as well. Doesn't find anybody in that corner. Going to pre-fire all the way around, trying to pick somebody up. Does find one. Going into OBJ. Taking a new angle. Nice. Oh my God, did he run out of bullets? Oh man, wow. I'm starting to wonder if he ran out because you thought he would have pre-fired that entire way. Don't really know. Not sure what happened there with Sayonara, but that was quite unfortunate. I felt like he had that. Something happened. Maybe he didn't realize he'd be on that corner. Maybe he thought he was on the other corner further back. Didn't want to give away his position. We shall never know unless Sayonara wants to explain it later. But excellent job there by beginners holding that down too. Or on defense. 2 Volk rounds, 2 Volk wins. What's going on, chat? Just getting over to you, Jester. How are you, man? I appreciate you always watching. I feel like you're in every one of my casts. I always appreciate them loyal customers. Gentlemen, you're always around. Hoochie, you as well, and Shri. I do appreciate all of you. Malno 718. Right, welcome in, White Fang. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Spartan? And not the real Icy Woods, but another Icy Woods. Yes. What an amazing first couple of rounds here. Glad to see everybody here today. Wow, what was your take on that push by Sayonara? Did you? I felt like he got right here, and he didn't expect the guy here. I think he was expecting the guy back there. So instead of giving away his position with gun sounds here, he was going to wait just a little bit longer, then start pre-firing. That's my best guess. Or option B, he just ran out of bullets at the wrong time. But I never caught if he reloaded or not. It's mysteries of the game.
Usually push the double down, and Lon, you and me pushed out coke machine often. So. Yep. But we need to make sure we take all the tunnels. It's gonna play it aggressive.
4 going downstairs, Smoil going to the south stairs. And you heard Killinger, he wanted to make sure that all the tunnels were covered. Good smart play. Clear all the tunnels, make sure the basement is clear, and then you don't have to worry about anybody else sitting on any unwanted corners. Some pre-fire pause going out down here in the red room. And again, last time I casted these guys, it was the same thing. They don't care about giving away their position. People know they're coming. It's about clear pre-firing corners, making sure you're not getting surprised. Surprise them, right? Killinger's going to hold this angle to see if anybody is going to push this side. We do have a C4 placement. The meta, or the placement is not meta, but the area here is very common for C4s. Wouldn't be surprised if a grenade came out. Whoa. Smoils does find Sayonara. That was their, that was a flank.
One south on the bus stairs. Maybe south train.
So Killinger did hear Archer above him and gave that call out to his teammates to let them know. Excellent job. Scooby-Doo sitting here in the little cage. It's a cheeky little spot. You can crawl around this pole right here to get to the cage. Woods on the kook machine. Radar head right up here on the north stairs. And Archer on the south stairs by south train, as Killinger called out earlier. Do have 5v4. The rest of the members are down here towards the basement side. Got that C4.
One C4 down.
That's that grenade I was talking about earlier. You throw a grenade, it'll set off any other explosions around you. So C4s and mollies
Flash out the door.
As you can tell, these guys very open in communication. They're not too worried about being called out. Everybody knows you got to come down. You got 3 options here. You got this red room tunnel. You got the 2 stairs. It's about communicating with your team, not worrying about what the enemy's hearing. As long as you have good communication, you got a good plan. It's not that big of a deal for the enemy to hear it. Trying to be sneaky in this game is almost nearly impossible. Frag out for any other C4s. And you can see Scooby-Doo has a great position. He is behind the beam, gives him great coverage, but he's got a nice little tight angle between that pole and that cage bar. And that's where Paws did not see him. And Scooby-Doo is going to push it, gets another one, gets 2. He did his job +1, right? You died, big deal. You took down 2 with you. Excellent job there by Scooby-Doo. Smoke on South Stairs, looks like maybe from Killinger. And these guys are going to believe that this side's probably down and dead. Nobody else pushing this way. Oh, Raphael with a nice shot on Woods behind the Kook machine. He was just barely peeking. And Archer going to get Raphael underneath that little bench there, concrete bench. We got a 2v2, Killinger and Smoils. Run upstairs with these guys. Killinger is laying in the tracks. Good strategy, so you're not picked from across the subway. But Archer's going to hear his footsteps here shortly.
One peeking north on the past stairs. And one was still south side of double down.
And here comes the backup from Smoils. Got 1 minute to push downstairs. Got to decide which route you're going to take here. You're going to take south or north. Tunnels might be out at this point.
Alpha 03.
Один около к машине.
30 seconds. Killinger slicing the pie, taking 1 angle at a time. Baiting shots. Oh, nice trade. Only Smoils left. Smoils on radar head. Going for the kill. And Smoils does come away with that kill. I got stuck there and I took off. Nice job by Smoils. 6 seconds left. Wow. Took off a little too fast. Was excited to get over there, watch that kill go down. Beginner's going up 2-1 here on sub. Hey, what's going on? Identity Crisis, good to see you. Missed a lot. How are you, Fabs? Welcome to the chat. Hey, Button, Char. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm sorry about the chat and the talking about you guys coming. It is a 6-minute delay, so what you guys put in chat I won't see for 6 minutes. But hey, I am extremely happy you guys be here. I hope everything is going well in the stream. You guys are enjoying this amazing match. I mean, it's like we're watching a finals match here. Bossfight versus beginners. It's impressive. I believe they they've been facing each other for 4.5 years now. Not these exact players, obviously, right? But the two teams in general in the Onward world have been battling each other since early 2017 when I look back. So that's a long time, a lot of history between these guys, and that just tells you how much knowledge is in these two teams, not just the players themselves, but you know, passing it down, because the teams just don't dissipate. You know, the players pass down from one team to the next.
And small spear where, yeah, if you die.
Wait, small. I thought you could.
4 guys pushing up onto the platform here. Or 3 guys. Pause is downstairs. I thought he pushed as well. We got 2 going through tunnel or red room. Again, pre-firing. Some pre-fire into the overpass. Scooby-Doo and Woods pushing the overpass. Lonwick is playing defense on the south train, along with Raphael on the south stairs. Little Sayonara is underneath. Radar head still underneath. More pre-fire.
C4 disabled.
Oh, they found a C4. Nice job. Scooby-Doo battling Smoils here in the overpass. Excellent toss on that flash. Wow, that was some distance. I don't believe he caught him because he came down the stairs in time, but Scooby-Doo and Smoils are going to push right past each other. Oh, wow. That was something. They almost passed each other. Scooby-Doo does take over the overpass here. Raphael finding Little Sayonara coming through that tunnel entrance. Killinger's down by down Scooby-Doo. C4 grenade, not sure. Sounded like C4. Killinger did get that confirmation, but Radar Head did go down by Raphael.
They might have pushed North Main somewhere.
3v2. Radar Head is got eyes on that north stairs where Killinger keeps peeking. He needs to be careful. With the new subway build, you cannot shoot through these bars here. So you have to go all the way down to the bottom. So it's very tough either way. So that's why you're going to see that they're always angling through there. Shot by Archer, getting Killinger. Londwick did find Radiohead there. Radar Head. Radiohead. .2v1, all down to Archer, trying to come through the north, through the smoke, which is always going to be tough. Lonwick is here. Pause is also here. They both know he's coming. Archer getting one. Doesn't know Pause is coming up. Pause does find Archer. Getting that quick refrag. Nicely done. Beginners going up 3-1. I hope y'all guys ain't having too much trouble in the stream. If you're watching on a mobile phone, because I do push on 1080, it might be you'll have to reduce the quality issue if you don't have very good service on your phone. I find that to be a kind of a repetitive thing. I do like running at 1080 because it gives a great live experience for those that are able to see it. That's something that could be talked about later, but it should be a nice clear image. I have very few frame drops. It looks like less than 2% of my frames are dropping. So hopefully you guys aren't having too many issues, but please, in the chat, if you are, do let me know. I love that feedback. I need to know what you guys are seeing so we can make this as enjoyable as possible. 3-1 here in the IVRL. This is season 1. It's their very first season. We are 2 weeks in to a very long season. So plenty of matches are going to be happening for you here. As you can tell, I only have 2 maps that are up on the scorecard. That is what the IVRL is all about. There's only 2 maps to play, but you're playing best of 9 on each map. So it is first to 5. First to 5 on each map, but total points does come into play as well. So,
Very kind boy.
you know,
Well,
if
I'm
you
a nade
both
leader,
win
I'm
a
nade
map,
leader. I've got a nade and a flash.
it's not just a tie if
that
the
the
total
only nade?
points tells a different story.
Oh shit, we gotta get better at that.
So you see where that
The only nade.
We got the amazing and self-proclaimed North Stairs objective. Usually a very spicy objective if you get that north push, and it looks like we are going to have a wonderful experience here. I can tell it already. This North Stairs is always fun to watch. Heavy push looks like coming to the north. And I wish they wouldn't have threw that smoke. Throws my highlights off. We're going to have to watch it in the dark. Woods pushing. Trying to find that first kill. Nothing coming out. All 5 members of beginners are either on the north stair or north hallway, or in Chinatown. Woods trying to take it nice and quiet. See if he can find somebody here on the edge. Pause taking right behind the dumpster. Oh, and Woods does find Pause's head right on the dumpster. Gonna back off. That's a great play by Woods there and not getting too pushy. So you got to kill, right? Don't push your luck at the same moment and keep pushing forward because they knew you're there. They're gonna refrag you quickly. Excellent job by him backing off, giving it a little bit of time, making the offense think about what their next move's gonna be before you try again. Still holding back. Beginners are still holding back into the Chinatown area. Killinger's going to start his push here, but Woods is also coming out on his defense. Killinger's going to hear these footsteps.
He's around the corner, yo.
Looks like Raphael baiting some shots, seeing if he can get some action off of him. Scooby-Doo laying some pre-fire down through the platform, it looks like, but there is nobody down there. Just trying to possibly hold him back. M203, oh wow. What an M203 shot. They aired that thing. I wish I knew that. I thought it was gonna be a smoke. Killinger with an excellent push.
Falling back, don't kill me.
That M203, they must have aired that thing just right. That had to be practice because that landed right here on the dumpster. That was an impressive shot. Wow, nice grenade getting down the stairs. Now he knew that was clear. Gonna push forward, finding radar head. Oh man, but Raphael threw a grenade over and took down Killinger. Very unfortunate timing on that grenade.
I naded Killinger, I think.
At least he owned up to it. He owned up to it. But there is going to be some talks in the tent. Killinger had very great momentum trying to come down that stairs. But Raphael with the great smoke blocking that. They're going to have to worry about Scooby-Doo. Looks like Sinar is going to pick it up, maybe throw it back. Which, that's another kind of high-level play there. A lot of people don't think about. They feel like they just got to live with the smoke. Oh, but he does get picked off. But sometimes you get lost in the smoke. It's hard to see where they're coming from.
smoke or no? I want one more smoke.
I have. No,
Yeah,
I don't
wanna
have.
smoke.
You have it. Who took it? It was here.
Oh. Looks like Lonwick did have it.
I swear it was here.
He's on the corner.
Oh, nice shot by Lonwick.
There's another one, guys.
With...
One is all the way in the back, I think.
Yeah, I know. There's one there. You don't go. Take it easy. Long. Do you think there's another one here or no?
I think all the way in the corner, in the back, soda.
Yeah, unfortunate for Scooby-Doo. He took a new position, but he had to take... Scooby-Doo did get called out in this corner. He had to take a new position because he had to watch this side, and he has to watch this side. You know, last man up on this objective is extremely tough. There is only one good spot to sit, and it's somewhat over here because you can see, obviously, the stair side and, you know, the turnstile side. But very hard there for Scooby. Did have to peek that corner, make sure he wasn't getting capped on. So, excellent job. Excellent job by beginners on that push. Yeah, the overlay. You know, it's just it's a thing. You just got to do it once. You got to get it out of your system. I just was testing you guys, see if you guys are really watching, and if you're paying attention or not. We try to keep our overlay with a big, still live screen in case that does happen. But you guys passed the test. Excellent job there in the chat. You guys are able to stay and watch the rest of the match now. So appreciate that. Excellent job on that pop quiz there. Beginners up 4-1 here on Subway. It wouldn't be an amazing stream without a little hiccup. Because what actually runs perfect, you know? I know I'm not.
They like to use the flash right, so...
Hoochie, get off the phone and find a bigger screen to watch.
You're gonna have to push.
Let's see if they have an equal push here. Ooh, no. Hey, everybody left north and they are going underneath to the platform.
I'm watching it.
So we are going to see a push up through here. Got two going through the basement tunnels and two coming up the platform tunnel. And it looks like Archer did stay up top to debate those guys and get them confused a bit. Oh, wow. I just got onto Archer as he was going down. Guy grenade by pause. What a toss. Excellent toss there. But Killinger is going to know that there's only one dead body up here. Looks like Radar Head and Scooby-Doo have moved through the basement with no contest. And Woods, Sayonara went back up to see if he can get Archer on that revive maybe. But Killinger is here to try to get that confirmation. Ooh, they leaving Archer up. Sayonara is going to be able to get this. I don't think Killinger knows that that guy isn't dead. That's going to be a game changer there if Sayonara can get to this body. Archer doesn't want to call anything out because he's afraid Killinger will come and know that he's able to be revived. Sayonara is clearing all these angles out over here, making sure nobody is in Sex Shop Alley area. flash out. The other guys aren't quite pushing yet. We're going to stay here with Sayonara. He is going to get this revive. Wow. That's going to come back on something for beginners to look at. See if that plays out in their favor. Oh, Archer shot an M203, but it was so close it did not explode.
One market.
So Archer's M203 grenade, if you shoot it and the distance of impact is too short, it does not explode. Unfortunate. I want to get downstairs. Pause with a nice little spot here behind OBJ. Really hard to see. Scooby-Doo coming up the north basement stairs. Woods in north train. And radar head also in center center platform there. Raphael and Londwick do have the north tracks, kind of a finish line cross on each other. Archer trying to find Killinger there, does not get him behind that dumpster. But Killinger's spot, he's able to look between the dumpster and the wall. Very good angle to see. Nice flash, did not quite get onto Archer. Gonna slow them down. Looks like the other three downstairs have not, oh, 4 of them downstairs now. Archer left alone again up top, just to keep these guys occupied. Killinger, that excellent angle right there. Nice patience and nice shot there by Killinger. Londwick coming out, getting Woods, trying to make that cross across the north tracks. Londwick trying to find another. Little Sayonara is over here in the North Horseshoe Stairs and goes down. Beginners taking map 1, 5-1 on to Beginners. Or on to Bossfight. Excellent job there by Beginners. Map 1, 5 unanswered points on Subway. Let's see here, get that score. Right, it is going to be a rehost, so I will send you off into an intermission, and I will see you back on map 2. Not even sure what it's going to be. We'll both be surprised together, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Right, welcome everybody back. Hope you guys had a nice break. I just got kicked out. Try that again. Guess they don't want me in there. Welcome back in, folks. Lobby was being fickle and would not let me in, so we are in now. And as you can tell, we are at Q1. Right. Right, quarantine, everybody, quarantine. Looks like we do have everybody in. Anybody bring snacks? Anybody? What up, Viper? Good to have you in here. Should be playing, brother. Should be playing.
North. Aggressive. B. Aggressive.
Where exactly do they spawn? Do they spawn in the gas station, the big trench in front of gas station?
Vote copy.
Oh, they spawned literally all the way in both cubby?
Should be good. Fuck, I red one too far.
Got some defensive smokes out straight away here. Trying to make this cross.
No, it's bad.
All right, we got the north spawn for the offense for Bossfight, and defensive wise, we got Smoils going into impact. Lonwick taking the airplane fuselage area. Killinger on center burning, and Raphael and Pause are in bottom of hospital. Ugh, where'd that building come from? And let's see, offensive wise, Scooby-Doo has pushed up to APC Courtyard in front of North Roof. Archer is also APC Courtyard, more towards Motel. C4 has gone off. Nobody gets it, though. Woods and Sayonara both trying to push onto Impact. We are down quickly to a 5v4. Yeah, them babies, they hard work. Viper, I don't blame you there. Sayonara trying to rotate around the other side of this North Impact building. See if he can capture Smoils in that window. Was taking shot into center burning onto Killinger. Doesn't find him. Smoyle's also finding Sayonara out here. Grenade flash coming out. Free fire coming out onto Smoyle's, from Sayonara. Footsteps got to be heard, and Sayonara does come victorious there. Woods pushing the red scaffolding, very dangerous, but makes it. I don't think he knows Lonwick is in there. Lonwick is in a tough spot because it's hard to see through those holes, and because based on the ground, you either have to really bend down or get into a different angle. Oh, I do hear a drone. Got a drone out. Let's see. It is Scooby-Doo who's got the drone sitting behind AC roof, north AC roof.
Ground floor hospital is moving around, but he's still looking out the ground floor windows hospital.
Looks like Scooby-Doo is making some great call-outs there. These guys do not know there's a drone here yet. Archer going prone there by the APC. Killinger still in center burning. Lonwick still up by that airplane fuselage. Sayonara is coming through the tail, and Woods does find Lonwick by impact. Wish my mini map was working and showed the dots. It's a little harder for me to see who's coming. Looks like taking shots at Woods there was pause. Taking shots to impact. Killinger really the only one on OBJ. The other guys are back here on hospital. Really need to come up and help Killinger out. If he goes down, they're going to have a clear line. The drone is still up. It's got to be running out of juice soon.
Burning ground floor, burning ground floor.
And Archer is going to try to get shots on the Killinger. Archer did finally find Killinger, but not fast enough for Raphael. Does get the refrag onto Archer. Woods finds pause. Down to a one man. If they knew this, they'd be crashing for a cap. Nobody crashing yet. Raphael is hurrying back, throws that flash out, knowing that someone could be capping. Going for the cap. It's going for the cap. Sayonara is keeping him busy. But Raphael just turns a corner in time to find Woods. And Scooby-Doo quickly gets that refrag onto Raphael.
So much time, dude.
Nice job by Raphael, you know, running out there and dying. That's what you need to do if you're down to 1v3. It's amazing right there. Amazing play. Coming out, at least getting the guy on objective, giving him an even better chance to try to win that for him. Only one. Right. Once again, it does come into overall points. So 5-1 was the first round for beginners victory on Subway. Now, you know, Bossfight's not out of it. You know, they're up 1. If they can go 5-0, you know, they're going to take this victory. And both, you know, they're going to take the entire match victory. So they need to hold beginners down to below 2 points to try to at least get a tie or a victory. Nice little spread kills there on the Bossfight side. Woods with 2 kills. 1 kill apiece for Sayonara, Scooby-Doo, and Archer. And on the beginner side, playing a little defense on a tough OBJ. Raphael, 2 kills there. Lonwick, 1 kill. I think what really helped Bossfight on that one was the drone play. The drone really came in handy. They knew exactly where everybody was at. Nobody saw the drone, so they had overhead view for, you know, a good 3 minutes or so of that map. And if you're asking about why I'm hearing so many comms. So if you are right here in the middle of this street, for some reason or another, you can hear all comms as a caster. The players do not hear that. They only hear what they hear in a vicinity around them or through their personal comms. But as a caster, we can hear all the comms right there.
Friendly flash.
And then, as you can tell, it went away as I got away from in front of that airplane. It's all about the black box, I believe. Got all 5 beginners pushing here into the north. Be a nice strong push here. Pause and Samoil is going to take care of AC roof. Killinger, Lonwick, and Raphael all going to go north of impact. Scooby-Doo is going to have a great line on these guys if he's sitting behind that, behind that landing gear that's inside. Is it a landing gear or a engine that is inside impact there, looking here in this open courtyard. Do like this spot a lot. You, as a Volk player, you are very dark. Yep, a landing gear. And standing right here behind him, you can barely even tell that there's a player there, right? So as another player, we can see the outline, but what the players see in game is this. So, I mean, almost impossible to see that guy. Missed the shot from center burning. Archer does find Raphael.
Killed him. There's one
on the scaffolding.
Alley.
All the way through that red scaffolding. And radar head in hospital here. Looking the same way. Killinger taking shots onto center burning. Not landing with anybody. It's currently 5v4, boss fight up. Scooby-Doo still on that landing gear in impact. We have Woods in basement floor of impact. Looks like Lonwick has heard him. Lonwick is on the north impact building looking down inside the doorways. Doesn't quite see anybody yet. Killinger still trying to get Archer in center burning. And it looks like Smoils is taking that major east flank, southeast flank. Working his way around to motel now currently. These guys are keeping everybody focused on the north. Smoils is coming back though. I guess they were just checking, make sure they weren't getting flanked. Going to rotate back and keep on this 4-man push here in the north. Not a bad plan, but that takes a lot of time to run that full distance. You know, there's a good possible minute loss there of one player. Still 2 minutes, 45 seconds to get to OBJ. Plenty of time for a team like this. Very coordinated group on both sides. Defense being very patient. Killinger going to make the first move on Woods. Scooby-Doo and Smoils trade. And Woods and Killinger trade, but Woods is still up. Lonwick will be able to get that revive. Excellent push here into impact. These guys waited patiently. Found what spots they knew they would be in and pushed them. Even if you get trades, as long as you get those guys, you even kill. But yeah, now we're down to a 3v3. What was a 5v4 is now a 3v3, and you cleared out an entire building, and you've taken the north and you've taken impact. You've secured more or less 75% of the map by doing that, and Smoils pushing all the way to the east and coming back. Really cleared out that east, making sure nobody was flanking them. All 3 guys on the offense are currently in impact. Pause, Killinger, and Lonwick. Still have 2 in center burning to deal with, and 1 over by between gas station and hospital, which is Little Sayonara. In that broken wall spot. It's a nice little angle, and Sayonara can see all the way down through the fuselage, all the way here to the north end. They send one up through the airplane, cleared that out. Now they know that the fuselage is clear, and smokes come out. Lots of smokes from the offense. Pause working across Broken Wing Courtyard. Radar head was trying to spot him. Not sure if they were going to get him or not. Nope. And now Pause is going to have to deal with Little Sayonara here. But Little Sayonara does get Killinger on that cross. He is going to hear these footsteps. Yep. Flash comes out just in time. And Sayonara, excellent play there. Really good play there by Sayonara. Radar head picking up Lonwick to finish it off. Sayonara heard them footsteps behind him. Hurry up, turned around, threw a flash, got him just in time. But I mean, he was a second away from getting picked in the back, and that was just great timing. So, very good play there by Little Sayonara. And you can tell this is Bossfight's pick, and they are currently up 2-0 on this one here. You can see they had great offensive push earlier using that drone. The drone on that first offensive push was, I believe, the icing on the cake that helped them, you know, win that round. All the information they got from that drone was very, very positive, informative for those guys. And then a great defensive hold. Little Sayonara picking off Killinger all the way from between hospital and gas station, all the way up towards the north roof there between the fuselage, and then getting that nice flash on that defender pushing him. Because if that defender got, or if that offensive guy would have got him, that would have opened up a lot of things for that offensive push onto center burning. But overall, very good. Loving this spicy stuff, man. Look at the scores. You know, 5-3 total score so far. Nowhere near over, even from a 5-1 victory on map 1. And as you can tell, the great IVRL new format is proven to be, you know, causing some spicy matchups. We go to two-story OBJ. Lots of smokes here on this cross. Look at all the lasers down from that side trying to find anybody crossing. Good smokes. That is going to allow these guys to get a couple players across the street and really protect that southeast corner there in the push from hospital. That is very big. You know, you use all your utility on defense for the most part for them, but that is so important to get somebody on this side. If you don't get defenders on that side, you really never will, because somebody's always going to be watching this cross, and now you can protect from the hospital and from the post office push. Radar head has already moved up into what we call the mall side. Both Raphael and Radar moving so slow. Lonwick and 3-story looking over towards impact. Oh, Mono. All Mono's fault. I want to go through them windows, Mono. Make it happen. Can't fly through third-story windows. Radar being so quiet that Raphael, I don't think he knows he's there. Smoils does get Archer, but Woods with the quick refrag on Smoils. I don't want to leave the spot. If Radar takes a big step, Raphael is going to hear this. And Raphael doesn't want to come out any further because he doesn't want to get peeked from that corner. So onward timing right here for you guys. If a big step happens from either one of these players, they're going to know they're there. Oh, and Radar head does get the first peek. Nice. Nicely done there. That was about who peeks first and who makes the first noise. And unfortunate for the beginner side there for the going down that way. Radar head went downstairs, through mall, clearing that out, coming up through the bottom. Looks like Pause is just taking random shots out there into the south. Killinger's got to be careful with that south push because he could get picked off. Oh, he's not standing up. No, he looks like he's covered. Sayonara in the garage basement of Mall. Radar head still in Mall, and Scooby-Doo still back by center burning. Kind of watching the flanks, I believe. Seems like the best explanation for that I can give. Woods in southeast dunes. You can see the laser pause all the way from Motel able to come here in the southeast dunes. I like this strategy by Woods. He went ahead and picked up the defender's gun. It's also got a 200-round mag, but it's going to throw the sounds off because people are going to think, hey, that's my teammate. That's our gun. But he gets a 200-round mag. He can only play with one rifle, but he can hold two. As soon as he drops the other one comes into play on his back. So Pause going down there in Motel from Radar head. Killinger does get that refrag. Sayonara being quiet and sneaky, trying to come up here. Not quiet anymore. Killinger knows Sayonara's here. Gonna get that pick, but then Woods is to get him right in the back. That sends off signals to Lonwick. All down to Woods and Scooby-Doo trying to get Lonwick. Lonwick does get Woods, but Lonwick is the only defender left. Has to rush back to two-story, but I don't think Woods is, or Scooby-Doo is in a spot to get that refrag. So Lonwick is going to get back to OBJ untouched. He's going to run around like a madman, clearing out all the angles he couldn't see, and then settle down and find a spot to park it. Probably going to be that dark tunnel area underneath the stairs. Oh, Lonwick with the peek. I didn't think he was going to go that way. Nice job, Lonwick. Throw the smokes to one side, push the other side. Amazing plays by both sides there, honestly. What up, Luller? Appreciate the comments, appreciate that. Hoochie, do appreciate that. I hope you guys are enjoying the casts. That's my job. I want to be good at it. I want you guys to enjoy yourself and also see a great matchup. Right, for Bossfight to take this, they're going to have to start running away with the points here. Get the tie, possible victory if they can gather 6 points through the remaining spawn-ins. See what happens. Look at those, you know, going back to some of the bans, you know, beginners banning Sand and Snow Peak, a little fire and ice type of ban there. And, you know, Bossfight not liking those close quarter Suburbia and Bazaar. As you can tell, they took Bazaar is a little bit bigger, but it's a close quarters type of big. Q1 gives that little bit of split between wide open big map and a tight map where the building's a little more spread apart and you do have some very long lanes. So it looks like Bossfight does tend to lean towards the bigger maps, more wide open, and beginners do like them close quarters. And that's where you can tell the looks like the bans were played out that way, as far as taking away strength from the opponent.
Before we come back, we talked about heavy map. Let's not go straight away.
Yeah, it's up to you. I can catch up with you on the south, or I can push north with Smells.
I mean, let's see if we can take out Woods. Just one. Oh, that's the way.
Right. Looks like beginners are going to take a 3-man push towards the south and 2 towards the north. Pause is going to hold back into impact and the broken wall, looking for some shots. Smoils is going to push that far north side, trying to get around AC roof. And looks like the rest of the beginners, Lonwick going to center burning, Killinger and Raphael going towards hospital. Looks like Radar Head did get the cross into 3-story with a nice smoke cross here again from Bossfight. Defensive-wise, got 3-story covered, got 2-story covered by Archer. And looks like Woods has taken residence in the motel. Sayonara is guarding that stairway in the mall. And Scooby-Doo is in the very basement of the crater, guarding that corner to see if anybody comes down that center crater area. That's one of those spots I've always, you know, it's either going to pay off big or you're not going to see anybody all around. So you have to know your teammate or your opponent, I believe, to take that position. They must know something about beginners pushing that at some point, or maybe one of the players likes to go that way, because you're giving up a player almost the entire round if nobody goes down there. There's no other angle that guy gets to watch. Maybe some audio cues to tell them if they're, you know, in this vicinity. But if you call out to your teammates that there's somebody there, then you're known. So that could have, the way Scooby-Doo is going back, that could have been a recon mission. Now that I say it, you know, Scooby-Doo could have came up inside that corner just to come up here and get some information, and he's back. Maybe I'm wrong again. I don't know what they're doing. And as you can tell, like, you know, we can see him there, but if you look, there's no way of spotting that guy when you come down here. All you get is you can see a little bit of his arms, and he's got a C4 somewhere. He's got a clacker on him. And that's the game. That's how immersive and real life this game is. There is no arrows. There is no outlining of the bodies to tell you where your opponents are. It is purely map knowledge and audio and visual. Raphael going to make his way around post office. Got a nice line. You see how far this laser goes. And that is coming from 2-story from Archer. So Archer is able to see this entire cross. Nobody can cross this path without Archer seeing him. Killinger also trying to come here with Raphael. And you'll see that they'll get to this post office corner and they will stop at this corner and try to smoke or flash it out. They're going to have to watch for Radar Head. The Killinger's already looking for, eyeing up that 3-story. Yeah, thanks, Sausage. PKM does have that 250 round box. I don't play the support very often, and I always forget which side has the 200 and 250 round. Appreciate the extra info. Killinger is looking for Radar Head in that 3-story, but Radar Head was staying nice and covered in the stairway, not exposing himself from the south or even impact there. Do have Pause pushing the north side, trying to get something on Woods here in the motel. They decide not to go that route, which I feel like is a smart move, him and Smoils. The money trucks, I feel like that push on this objective is very, very dangerous. When you get over to the money trucks and you're trying to look inside here, these rooms are so dark you can't see inside them, and they can see you perfectly over there at the money trucks. Archer finding Raphael.
Echo 4 killed on crossing.
And for those that are new or just watching, you know, for the first couple times, you're new at the game, you know, just pay attention to the amount of comms these guys give. You know, where you killed somebody and when you killed them and where they were is very important to know, for your teammates to know. Lonwick did find Radar Head, but he is only down, and he can still give call-outs on his mic. But that is a big down there, because that opens up so much as far as not getting shot from. Scooby-Doo finding Lonwick. Coming out of that crater. Nice job. Pause also looking for Lonwick. Scooby-Doo with an excellent peek. Getting Pause. That leaves Smoils in the north and Killinger in the south. 2v4. Killinger is here, and Radar had given those call-outs. And Archer taking down Killinger, trying to cross the street from 3-story. Gonna leave it all down to Smoils. Scooby-Doo making another pick, does not see it. Smoils taking M203 grenade at 3-story, but that gives away his position. And Woods is gonna peek out a motel onto the stairway, finding Smoils for the last kill. Boss fight 3-1 here on Quarantine. Yeah, you like that, White Fang? A band of fire and ice. No better way to explain it, right? From the desert to the tundra, they do not want to go. But wow, I mean, what great. I mean, the defense was pretty normal, you know, pretty meta. And it's just the way you hide yourself and not expose yourself, and the communications back and forth, letting people know where they were, where you saw somebody, where you shot from. The Scooby-Doo spot surprised me there. I believe he's hiding in the corner, waiting for everybody to push past him, and then you come out of that crater on that tank courtyard and start shooting people in the back. That's a pretty good push. And if you try to push on offense to try to go down there to try to clear that out ahead of time, I also think that's pretty dangerous, because the defender is going to have all the advantage somebody coming down that crater hole, because you have no idea what side that defender is going to be on, and the defender's just got one angle to watch, and you got a dozen angles to look at coming down there in the dark. So Scooby-Doo spot, I did like that. It was different. I know I've seen some teams play it, but Scooby-Doo, I think, played it really well there. He was able to wait till they crossed his line and then come out at the right times. Excellent job. 100%. 100%. Boss fight not giving up here, and it is not over. I mean, as you can tell, they were on the defense there. They held it. And if they cap, this is a tie. So exciting stuff to see here. We'll see how this is going to play out. Spicy objective here. It's a tough OBJ. It's one of the newer OBJs. I do like it. It offers just something so different because it's so hidden behind this one building. The entire map is on the other side of this building. So to make your way around this corner and finding a place to hide to guard this OBJ is very tough, because if you sit inside here, yeah, you got great view this way, but you can get capped on from on this side of the wall, obviously. And the most dangerous spot is you're able to cap on this corner right here, which you get coverage from here and obviously from the gas station. So you always got to be watching this little hallway. And it's very tough to always watch that hallway, because if you're in gas station, obviously you can't see that hallway. Can't really see that hallway all very clear from inside hospital. You got to have somebody watching this road, watching that cross. So this one definitely puts a lot of defensive opportunities. You never really see a meta defense on this one. Everybody plays this one a little bit differently. I feel like one of the strong defensives is trying to take over the buildings out here in the middle. And that way, they have to cross your line to get to OBJ, and you're not playing on the back of your foot, per se. So I do like pushing someone center burning, and maybe even one or two into like impact area, but not much further than that, because you don't want to be too far away from OBJ. But right now, Boss Fight does want to look at getting 2 points here for the tie. They can go 2 single victories and getting a kill, all the kills, right? And getting 1 point out of it, then holding. But this is a big round for Boss Fight. They absolutely have to win this round so they can at least go for the tie. And let's see, if beginners do happen to hold this, it's going to give them 2 points, and then Bossfight will have to come back and hold the defense and then cap again to make it 6, and that will bring it, 6-2 or 5-2, 5-1, 6-2, and give an equal score of 7-7. So, regardless, I should say, Bossfight is not out of it. Whatever happens on this one, it just becomes much harder if they do lose this round. So a lot of pressure. Total points does come into play, like I mentioned. Lots of strats coming out. Pop quiz, do you know what cities are on the sign behind me? Do you know what cities are on this sign? Vegas and Phoenix. Vegas. What was the other one? Salt Lake. I missed it. I knew it was Vegas, but Vegas and Salt Lake. Why I was thinking Phoenix. So for those that don't know, while we're waiting, obviously this is what most people call hospital, mainly because of the ambulance parked out in front of it. I've heard people call it parking garage, but hospital is pretty much the meta call out. Heard a lot of people call this like hospital garage or even warehouse. This building here, I like to call, and we like to call post office, only because there's so many papers around the outside of the building. So we called it post office. And obviously this is Dunes, South Dunes. Looks like, rolling dunes. 3-story building here. Like 2-story. Most of us call this mall, but again, other people call it differently. This is Tank Courtyard, or Crater Courtyard, being there's a hole. APC. And then you got like Container Courtyard. Motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Quiet on the beginner side right now. And looks like Bossfight got the north spawn. And we are gonna push pretty much all to the north. We got Scooby-Doo and Archer staying just east of AC Rooftop. Sayonara is gonna push with Woods and Radar Head to impact. Looks like Bossfight is gonna try to surround the OBJ a little bit from all angles instead of doing just a single hard group push. Thank you, Miss a lot. Do appreciate that. Killinger taking a spot here in the back of hospital towards the warehouse. Pause is in hospital. Looks like Raphael has taken center burning. Lonwick and gas station, and Smoyles all the way here in the west corner behind these Hescos. By gas station, just west of gas station. Ah, yes. So that was another one of them tests. Appreciate that. Somebody's always got to find my typos. That's just a little, it's an Easter egg. Yeah, that's what it is. It was an Easter egg. Congratulations, section, you won. Did hear a drone go off. Again, this is going to be huge for Bossfight. And it's great plays there, with the drone, setting it up here on top where it's harder to shoot it down, but also getting a little bit of angle. And I've seen people fly the drone and then park it like on top of a pole or something where they can still see down, but yet they can't really get shot and it's not having to fly. So there's a lot of things you can do with the drone. I feel like it's very underused, but it's a very hard utility to get used to. So you really have to put practice on it. And you have to have great communication in your team, because if you're going to call something out, your whole team has to know what you're calling out. If you're going to call out warehouse, you know, your whole team's got to know, like, all right, well, what building is warehouse? So newer teams that don't quite know all the map call outs, you know, you got to be careful with using a utility like that. Still waiting for someone to shoot someone. So you got to watch me fly around and probably hit stuff. Shots are coming out for pause. I think he found the drone. Oops, C4 going out. These guys know it's a very... So what I'm seeing from pause is he is just baiting shots, somebody to try to peek out of their little hidey holes to find him. Because everybody knows this is a meta spot. Everybody's going to try to pre-fire and shoot that. But what that's going to do is going to allow the defense to know where the shots are coming from. One of them high-level strat plays there that people don't think about. Because there was no real shots from the defense, or from the offense, and I don't even know if the defense had an idea of where the offense was coming from. So baiting shots like that, trying to get somebody to shoot on you, excellent little strategy there to try to get some people to start shooting. There's our first kill. Both of them are dead. Can't jump on them. Woods and Raphael do trade. And that was at center burning where Raphael was parked up. And trades like that, it's hard for your teammates to know if you did kill somebody or not. Usually if you hear both sides of the guns and they stop after that, nobody confirms. Usually it ended up in a trade. Archer with a nice quiet push. No one has spotted him yet. I don't think anybody can spot him unless pause comes around the outside, which he won't. So it's going to be up to Killinger to look out the windows and find Archer coming in. This is going to be the tough spot right here. If Killinger keeps to watch this angle, but he is moving back and forth, so it's all dependent on the onward timing, as we like to call it. Killinger not looking this way. He's going to peek at the last minute. Oh, he's taking shots at Archer, but does not get him in time. The call out is going to come out. Oh, smoke wasn't quite where he wanted it to be. Wow, what a grenade. Just a little long. Isn't going to get him. But he had enough time to make that cross. This is going to be dangerous here. C4 does come out a little too early. Pause is going to have to rotate downstairs and look. Yep, Killinger's going to have to come out because they cannot let Archer get through in front of this building. Nice rotation by Killinger there. Seemed like a simple rotation, but that took a lot for Killinger to come out of his spot there and expose himself from the east to get that kill. And Killinger's not done. He is going to move up and try to find some more. Playing a little aggressive. I don't think beginners are going to, Bossfight's going to be really expecting that. Smoils does get Scooby-Doo all down to little sayonara. Trying to make that cross. Three lasers on him. Going down. Beginners take round 5 here. Poor sayonara. I've never seen so many lasers on one guy there for a second. Not much you can do for sayonara. He had to try to make that push. There was only 20 seconds left. Go down, guns a-blazing. Again, like I said, you know, it is 3-2, but Bossfight is not completely out of this, right? They're going to go down onto defense now. And if they can hold it, it's going to give them 4 points. And then they can come back on offense on the next round and still cap, which is going to give them 6 points. Going to bring our total score 7-7. So Bossfight is not out. I know the scores don't look like it would be that way, but there is a possibility still. But Bossfight absolutely has to hold this OBJ. If they lose this defense, and you know, the match does become victorious for the beginners. Dun dun dun. A lot of strats going to be coming out on this one, I believe. Again, there's a lot riding on this one right now. Gonna have to talk to my bosses, Etch and Trip. I don't know why I always get these super long casts. Seems like every cast they get is like 35 minutes. I get the 2-hour cast. Gonna need a lozenge.
Super fucking dangerous. They get
Oh,
quick
wow.
spawn for me to go burning, but
Yep. This is quick spawn, which means the offense is pushed really close on the same side of the street. No reason to cross if they don't have to, or if they don't want to. And the battle for hospital takes over. Little Sayonara is pushing up. Archer's pushing center burning. Little Sayonara pushing. Ooh, he's going to stop short and sit in between the tanks. Not a bad idea. It's hard watching both sides of the tanks, but you should be fine as long as Archer is watching your back, which looks like that's going to happen for him. Looks like all 5 members of beginners are pushing towards hospital. One staying back. Lonwick on post office. Raphael is in the warehouse. Smoyle's in between warehouse and hospital. Killinger in hospital. And Pause by ambulance. I like Pause's spot. There's this little hill right here. And if you're tall enough, for most of us, we could pop up over top of here and not expose a lot of ourselves and get great views. On offense, if you have guys inside hospital, there's a great angle right here to pick somebody off through them windows and they not see you. Just a little extra something special there. Please don't steal my strats.
Sec 1 is in the southwest corner of the hospital. The boxes.
Still no major pushes, no major movements here from the offense. Defense is sitting pretty still. Smoyle's taking some shots, baiting some shots. Little pre-fire. Sayonara has a very important job here to let nobody exit this hospital. You start getting guys out here, they can hide behind this little hill. Be covered for most spots except for center burning. So if you like center burning and hospital, your 2 buildings you need to take over. Looks like Pause is rotating through the north, or through the mall basement there, through Crater. Gonna come up and try to find Archer there in center burning. Did get out, a little onward timing there to help those guys not die from each other. But Archer, our Pause is going to be a very powerful spot. If he can make his way around this side, he can get a great view onto center burning from this angle.
Copy, South Warehouse East End and Center Tank Courtyard.
Scooby-Doo rotating here, major defensive rotation. This is a very dangerous rotation here. He's getting really far away from OBJ, but he is also taking a look at this, making sure that they're not getting flanked. So someone must have tipped him off, the guy going to the north. And that's why Scooby-Doo did make that rotation to watch this angle. No movement from our hospital guys yet. Killinger did make it up to the roof behind one of the AC buildings. Gonna look down onto center burning. Pause is gonna find Archer there in center burning. That's a good rotation there to get in the north and find that pick. Raphael does find Woods, and slowly beginners are picking off Bossfight here. Might have had a drop on the beginner side. We only have 4 players. It's like Lonwick, I don't know if he died and dropped or just dropped. But still, beginners up 4-3 here.
Gas station, 1 might be by hospital nearby.
Killinger pre-fire in gas station, not connecting with anybody. And it looks like Scooby-Doo did rotate back finally to help out. You got teammates dropping on OBJ. You gotta rotate back. Little Sayonara being extra patient here in a very tight spot. He can hear all this, but he doesn't want to give away his position. He doesn't have to call Killinger out because obviously Killinger is making enough noise. The entire map knows he's there. So it's all important for Sayonara to be silent here. Minute 20 to get right there or kill everybody. Again, Bossfight needs to hold this defense to have a chance to tie this map still. Pause finding Scooby-Doo. They know they're getting flanked now. That is going to cause Radar Head to turn. Killinger jumps off the roof onto the red scaffolding there. Sayonara still has that powerful spot. Nobody is watching this center here now. Killinger does find Sayonara. Killinger going in for that cap. Radar Head's trying to take care of. Looks like Killinger has this. Killinger is going to cap this. Oh, he's had to get a little bit closer, and beginners do get the victory. Yeah, I think you have to get you have to get just to the point where the map's sticking out on the corner. But regardless, beginners did get that victory. That is going to secure the match for beginners. Total score is not going to be able to get Bossfight to a tie anymore. Congratulations to beginners, but we still have some points to play. We still have some maps to watch. It is not over. And you can see that the total points so far are adding up to 8-4, and there's no way for Bossfight to gain 4 points on this map any longer, unfortunately. So what you guys think of Sayonara's position there, you know, staying so quiet for so long? You know, he was able to get that one kill. Very good spot, very protected. Can't really get shot from the roof. Got the one kill, but Killinger was too close. Like, Killinger was right here. I believe the flash that Sayonara threw out did come out over this way. Wasn't able to get Killinger up here. He was able to jump down and pre-fire in between, which opened up this lane to get to this corner, which Radar Head was surrounded. He did the best he could. He did exactly what he was supposed to, and he ran out in the open instead of getting capped on. Had to guard that. It's better to lose 1 point than 2 points scenario.
Remember when we used to stick to each other? Stuck.
Right, and we have that very far west objective here in the HESCO boxes. Also a nice spicy one because it takes the kind of a wide open gameplay at OBJ. 3 going north, 1 staying at center 2-story. Scooby-Doo made it all the way. Wow, he must run track. Made it all the way to impact our crater. Checking out center burning, making sure nobody's pushing on him here. We have 3 on impact, 4 on impact. Pause is kind of playing in the west, and 1 in the far southwest guarding that cross, Lonwick. 100% you are, Lambowski. You are tallish. Woods, Little Sayonara, and Radar. I keep saying Radiohead. I've probably been saying it all day just because of the name, but it is Radar Head. Are pushing through the north to north impact. There is a strong defense on impact. Strong defense on impact. We have Smoils in the basement of impact. Looks like Killinger is in the basement as well, 2-story, with Raphael guarding the stairs to fuselage. And Pause at the back of the airplane, guarding the cross from gas station. Woods has made it up into impact by red scaffolding. Smoils should be hearing this. And Woods takes the first shot, jumping down, getting Smoils. Gonna go down, try to find Raphael here. Shouldn't fly through tunnels. Radar head is joining Woods. Raphael still downstairs guarding that entrance to airplane fuselage. Killinger is down by the landing gear. Landing gear room? Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Landing gear room. Little sayonara. That's the second time I've seen him take that box area right there. I think he thought somebody was on this side. Killinger does find that kill. And now he is hunting.
Balcony impact.
Woods is above him. And Killinger's going to come out victorious on that one.
To that.
Radar head's going to take shots at Killinger, coming through the hole in the... Oh, and that's Radar head's buddy. Is that X-Wing? Oh, Radar head taking a nice spot. He should be able to get Paws here. I don't think Paws knows he's here. Radar head with a nice shot
Echo
there.
3, kill 2, big boy.
Nice overwatch here. They are down to one member, Lonwick. He does have pretty good visibility on all the objective, but in that spot, you can't really see. If somebody gets in these Heskos back here, I know it's, you know, it's a slither, but it's possible. You can't see everything. But where Lonwick is, this is the best chance he has here to guard this OBJ. Unless he wanted to rotate behind this building and come out on this side, but you lose about a good 20-30 seconds of visibility. Still got 3 guys to deal with. They're going to use that drone to their favor to try to find Lonwick if they haven't already. There's the drone right there. Oh, and he did see it giving out his position. At the same time, Radar head takes down Lonwick. Excellent job there by Bossfight. Getting the refrag on that drone. Dare you shoot down my drone. Fight, not going down without a fight, without a boss fight, you know? But forward a tree. I hope you guys are all enjoying the cast tonight. I will be casting another spicy matchup. Spicy is my 100% word from Lambowski. I enjoy the word spicy. It just has so much objective, you know, to everything you say. But we have a great spicy matchup tonight. So we have Leftovers versus Resin Mafia, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right back here on IVRL. Season 1, Week 2. Lots of great matchups this weekend. Going to be lots of casts. I think there's going to be 2 or 3 casts tomorrow. I will be covering another cast. I think it's the 3:30 or 5 match. I got to look again. I'll be covering another cast tomorrow afternoon. And our team plays tomorrow night, along with like 3 other great, amazing matches, all going to happen tomorrow night. So stick around. I'll be back on tonight at 9 o'clock after this match. Again, you know, Bossfight showing the impressive drone usage. You know, it's unfortunate. I think that's why they like in some of these larger maps. They're able to use that drone to their advantage. They're taking down a lot of offensive rounds, and I mean, that's hard to do. It's unfortunate they can't get a few more defensive rounds. But again, you're going against another master level team here. So every round is going to be hard. Killinger with a nice quick shot through the hospital onto Archer.
Whoa! Dude, you almost killed me.
No. Далеко было от тебя.
Yeah, there's a couple inches there. Smiles knows what he's doing. Oh. It's like a 5-man beginner push here on the south and center street, tank courtyard area. Scooby-Doo is I call Broken Wing courtyard building, and Woods is on OBJ at the Hescos. And we got 2 in impact. It looks like Radar Head and Sayonara. Pause has taken residence up towards the AC rooftop, north AC rooftop. Smoils has gone prone outside of the rooftop, which is one of the only ways you can make it through that doorway and get up here, because usually someone's always watching that doorway. Just slithering on around. Got them smooth moves. Lonwick and Raphael have taken center burning. Pause has taken AC rooftop, and Smoils obviously is on hospital rooftop. Killinger is in hospital ground floor.
I'm holding an angle on the entrance as well, Woods, from where I said, oh shit, you fucker.
Looking back now, you know, you got this area right here where Killinger tried to cap from. You almost can, if you got good eyes in gas station and see an arm coming out with a tablet, you can almost protect it from that side. But you get a smoke or something on that corner. Just keep thinking about it earlier, about that cap that Killinger almost had. A smoke on that corner or something, obviously is going to tell you someone's there, but it does give you enough coverage to possibly get that cap as well. Not much movement here from the beginners, still taking that line all the way across the map. Basically, you know, moving up as a group, you know, taking away parts of the map. So they're slowly reducing areas of the map that the boss fight could be sitting in. Pause is going all the way around north of impact. Raphael throwing smoke out there into the fuselage, covering that angle. Looks like Sayonara, if he peeks this just right, he could see Raphael, but actually Sayonara is sitting in a great spot. He's hidden enough behind that wall that he can't get peeked and picked from, but he still has that important cross all the way to center burning. It's going to be up to Lonwick if he pushes this edge here. Little Sayonara does find pause with the C4. Radar Head finding Raphael, excellent job. That spot Radar Head's in is one powerful spot. I always forget to look up top there because you don't think you can reach it, but right behind that spot, excellent spot by Radar Head. Very accessible, very powerful. I always forget to get up here and look. Scooby-Doo's careful to peek. You know, Smoils is looking off that roof here shortly. Lonwick does come off of hospital roof, decided to come out of hospital. He's going to rotate towards gas station. I think he feels safe enough that he can move up towards gas station here. Just got to worry about Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's been bouncing back and forth here. Going to give out a lot of audio call-outs for Killinger. As our, as Stated would say, as our coach, you know, just a little defensive thing.
Let him push, yeah.
If you got to watch more than one angle, you're not watching any angle. And that really does sit well, you know, with me when I'm watching. If I have to keep turning my back to look at a different angle, I'm not really watching any angle, man. So it's good that Sayonara is back here behind Scooby-Doo, because now Scooby-Doo can pretty much watch just this one angle.
Just happened. 2 kills just happened. What's the count?
And then Scooby-Doo finds that last one. Nice job, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo surprises me every time. Somebody jumped off something too high. Bossfight taking that one. Taking map 2, 5-3. Which turned out, you know, in the beginning, what we saw was the first map. Everybody left quick, they didn't get scores. But map 1, you know, 5-1 beginners, you know, wasn't looking too good until we got to quarantine, and then Bossfight just turned on the heat. You know, they went up, I think, 2 or 3 points, and then lost, you know, a good 3 or 4 in a row, and then came back and won the last 2 there. So excellent work there by Bossfight on this map. Excellent drone usage. Really exciting to see. Didn't get to see any shields. Subway would have been a great place to see shield. Shield's always nice to see in a cast. See some nice utility usage coming out from shield. Shield's new here in the IVRL. And as you can tell, that's the end of it for us here on this wonderful matchup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Had a great show. Hope everything came through fine on the stream. You'll catch me again tonight, 9 p.m. We have leftovers for Resin Mafia. Do appreciate everybody being here again, and have a good night, y'all, and God bless.